Bitch, I can't even take my kid to fucking school, bitch. I just had a stupid ass bitch parked in the corner calling me like, go this way instead of that way. You know, normally I go some other way. So they call me to go in that way. Next thing you know, I'm like, where are they at? I see the bitch in the corner. Then I see the motherfucker sees me coming. So then he comes out of the parking spot, which is, you know, them trucks with cages in the back. Just like that other old man did last time talking about he belonged in the army and shit. Thanks for serving, or I served, or some shit like that. Like that one. Bitch, I flipped that shit back on you. You're in the motherfucking cage now. You gave me whatever gifts you had, bitch, and you're in the cage without no motherfucking head, bitch. Why the fuck would you try to trap me in a cage, bitch? You wouldn't be able to handle me. Just as you could see. You pathetic bitches. It's disgusting. It's sad how all these this morning, same thing. They kept clearing up some shit. I'm like, why the fuck are you a karmic bitch? Why are you clearing up shit that you're sending or talking about this bad shit is happening to them, and then you clear the fucking air? Don't do that shit, because I see you. You're a karmic bitch. And no, I go ahead and rewind that shit, and it's exactly words that you said is exactly what the fuck is going to happen to you. And keep coming for me. These are all different types of races, bitch. The one right now was a white guy. The other day with the cage, it was the same thing. He was with a white guy, except he was an older man talking about he served. You served what? What did you serve? The devil? That's exactly what the fuck you did. And if they made you now because the government themselves didn't give you, you know, the assistance that you needed after going to war and serving your country, and you had to go and sell your soul to the devil for it, that's some fuck shit right there. Look at how pathetic you are, though. Not only you ran off and saved our country, and then you came back and sold your fucking soul. Does that make sense? Because your fucking own country that you ran off to take care of didn't even give a fuck about you. I mean, can't you understand that shit? That makes no sense. I mean, I know you need a check. I know your AARP is probably going to be in zero because you keep coming for me. All this shit is going to end up flipping back on you for all of these fucking years, bitch. A lot of these old ass motherfuckers here have been on my ass since I was a little girl. So this bitch was talking about they didn't know where you came from. They didn't know what your bloodline was. They knew, because or else they wouldn't have came for me since I was fucking little, bitch. And all them readers, she said, oh, what did she say that they're called? The spiritual authority. Let me tell you something about that. That is a title that needs to be stripped from you stupid bitches. You know why? Because if you were the spiritual authority, when they're going to do some voodoo shit, she says that they go to these people for some advice. If they were spiritual authorities, they would have been able to see who I am and where I came from, right? But you didn't. Or even if they did, they didn't give a fuck about whoever was being sent over. So pay attention. Who works for who now? Who worked with who at any fucking point, bitch? All they wanted was your money. I remember I had heard back in the day where these people knew. You know, they would go to these people like, I need a reading on this person. They would tell them whatever they wanted to hear. They knew what it was. And they were like, they would do protection spells on themselves after they did the job because they already knew it was going to backfire and they wanted it to go straight to that person. They just wanted the money, bitch. But that is unethical as well, bitch, because you still sent that. You still accepted that. So you're unethical. You shouldn't be in the position that you are. That's why a lot of this lady started talking about they lost their sight, they lost a whole bunch of gifts that they had. Those were not gifts, bitch. Let me make that shit clear. Those were not gifts. That was a transaction that you made with the devil. So if you weren't able to see, you're never going to be able to see anymore, ever. You weren't even supposed to see, bitch. That's why you had to kill people in order to keep that shit. Or am I wrong, bitch? Isn't that part of your coven rules and shit? Not coven rules, the devil rules, bitch. You sold your soul. You need to go kill, steal, and destroy in order to keep whatever the fuck they gave you, bitch. And guess what? You can't put me in a fucking cage when the Lord, my daddy, ranks on top of all of you and your demons, even your own fucking devil. And if I'm being sent by the Lord to walk around naive, as you people say, well, then so it is. That's the way I live. I ain't even lying. I live my life that way. That's why I have the heart that I do, because I don't give a fuck. I already know my faith is so strong that no matter, even if I fall in a fucking pit that you put right there on purpose, the Lord is going to take me out of that pit, bitch. So at the end of the day, I could care less. But whenever I see this fuck shit like that, I'ma fuck you up. So you're in a motherfucking cage now with no gifts and no motherfucking head, bitch. So I know you're monitoring, so if you see it, there you go. Or if you don't see it, make sure you're told, bitch. Somebody tell this motherfucker, because you're in the fucking cage, bitch. It's pathetic how they do it, bitch. It's pathetic. Like, I threw my car in front of his car, but at the end of the day, I didn't even have to. All I had to do is flip that bitch right on top of you. That's it. You understand how stupid you bitches are? Just like that old man. He had it attached to his car, and in my vision, my sight, I saw him let that shit go, and the fucking cage fell back, and I ran into the motherfucking cage. Myself. Not knowing. That's it. That's all I'm going to say about that. But fuck you. So go ahead and look it up. Go pray. Go spend that money that they gave you to do this shit to get the fuck out of it. Like a dummy.